Okay guys, welcome to yet another video. In this video, we'll be looking at the concept of energy. In one way or the other, we make very good use of energy in our daily routines, and even obey some certain principles of energy unconsciously. So for now, let's take the definition of energy.
Energy is basically defined as the ability to do work. Remember, in one of our videos, we learned that work is done when a force is applied to a body, moving it through a distance. So here, have it in mind that anything that is capable of doing work has energy. For instance, a guy pushing a car has energy. This is because work is done in pushing the car through a certain distance, and remember that energy is the ability to do work.
So that's it. Energy is measured in joules. There are many forms of energy. Mechanical energy, solar energy from the sun, chemical energy, light energy, electrical energy, and many more. These forms of energy can be changed from one form to another, but that won't be our focus for this class. Let's look at mechanical energy.
Mechanical energy is basically of two types: potential energy and kinetic energy. Potential energy is an energy stored by a body due to its position or state. It can also be the energy possessed by a body that is not in motion.
Yes. A body can as well possess potential energy due to its position in a force field. And if the force field in question is the gravitational field, that is a region where the effect of gravity is felt, the body is said to possess gravitational potential energy.
Here on Earth, every object is acted upon by the force of gravity. So in very most cases, potential energy is given as gravitational potential energy. And it is given as E equals mgh, where E is potential energy, m equals mass, g is the acceleration due to gravity, h is the height. From the formula given, we see that gravitational potential energy depends on the weight and height of an object above the surface of the Earth.
Okay. That was it on gravitational potential energy. Now some other examples of potential energy are magnetic potential energy. This is when a magnet is at rest in a magnetic field. Electrical potential energy, when an electric charge is at rest in an electric field. Elastic potential energy. This is observable in the stretching and compression of springs. So now, we move on to kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy is the energy possessed by a body in motion. So basically, any object in motion can be said to possess kinetic energy in the process and duration of its motion.
So for example, kinetic energy can be possessed by a guy running to board a bus, also, an object falling freely from a height under gravity, and so on.
So, kinetic energy can be given as Ke equals 1/2 times m times v square.
That is basically all on kinetic energy. Our next video will explain more on conservation and conservation of mechanical energy. But for now, let's take some examples on this.
1. Calculate the potential energy of a stone of mass 8 kilograms placed on a table 5 meters high above the ground.
For that question, we'll be using our formula for gravitational potential energy, which is mgh.
So, potential energy, P equals m times g times h. Here in this question, mass is given as 8 kilograms and height is 5 m. Our acceleration due to gravity is of course 10 meters per second square. So P equals 8 times 10 times 5. That would be about 400 joules.
Okay, let's take one more question, and that will be on kinetic energy.
2. Calculate the kinetic energy of an object of mass 12 kilograms moving at a constant speed of 25 meters per second. Kinetic energy, Ke, is given as 1/2 times m times the square of the velocity of the object. Here, the mass is 12 kilograms and the velocity is 25 meters per second. So, Ke equals 0.5 times 12 times 25. And that should be about 150 joules.
So we've come to the end of this particular subtopic on the study of mechanical energy. Thank you for watching that awesome video. Please spare 2 seconds of your time and subscribe to this channel. Tap the subscribe button just below this video to subscribe, and also click on the notification button so as to get notified when our new videos are ready for you. So expect our next video on conversion and conservation of mechanical energy. Bye.